Oh, easy. That could lead into the vacation.
Or I can You want me to just tell y'all the story? Just bust open?
Yeah.
But you
Let's
got to
hear it.
tell us a story about when you were operating on Horny Time.
Yeah. So,
Operating on the horn time.
yeah, God, I was,
Mad funny.
I was operating
All right,
on
let's get
Horny
it.
Time,
We're
bro.
already gonna start naming it.
Yeah.
Relax. Yo, have you noticed
You about to tell
every
us-
episode been Brad?
No, but you about to tell us.
You got some funny stories,
Brad. We are recording now.
T-shirt,
Yeah.
We definitely recorded that because you are about to tell us that story. You operate on Horny Time with an Alpha jacket
Hey,
on.
yo.
What did you?
No, I gotta take this off.
Nah, I don't know.
Story.
You tell the story now. We are recording.
Yeah, let's hear it.
You start now, nigga.
Let's hear this.
Alright. So like, it's funny. Niggas was operating on Horny Time.
Hey, yo, the fact that y'all are confident,
Bro.
we're calling it horn time.
Yo, 1 minute in,
What?
Brad
Horn
talking about operating on Horny Time. It's
Yo,
crazy.
that's comedy.
Because, bro, the thing it was late when I realized. So basically, I signed in on the OnlyFans. You feel me? So it's horny hours.
What was it, like 11:30, 12?
My niggas might have been one.
It might have been 9:30.
Nigga, y'all got me chopped.
9:30
Horny
is
Time
mad.
for me started if I realize I'm not going out.
5:45,
Nigga,
fresh off
nigga,
work.
If I tell you, if I know fresh off of work at 6 o'clock, I ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
Horny Time has
It's still sunlight out. Dog.
Close the blinds.
Close
Yo,
the blinds,
logging
nigga.
into
what?
OnlyFans in the middle of the day is crazy.
Bro.
Lunch break. Like, what am I
But my
doing?
nigga, I logged in, right? And I seen somebody that I followed like back in July. I'm like, how the fuck? I'm still like, that subscription should have been ran out.
I did the job already.
Nigga, no, the way I do that shit is I'll purchase the OnlyFans and I'll unsubscribe immediately so that shit
Yo,
don't
bro,
come
I
out.
thought-
So that shit don't keep coming out. So as soon as you subscribe, you got it for a month.
Wait, so do y'all wait, finish what you were saying.
Yeah, so you subscribe, and then literally right after you subscribe,
supposed
you
to
unsubscribe.
unsubscribe, so that
so
shit
that
don't
way
keep
you got it for the
charging.
30 days, and that way it's not a reoccurring.
So like, are these local girls that y'all are following, or are these like celebrities?
I ain't gonna hold you. I once did a local choice. I just had to see if shits was alright.
Yo, the
I
way
just had to see if shits was alright.
the way things is going out here right now, you could have just DM'd her.
Yo, you absolutely. She not like not too local, but she like local enough where if I wanted to, I could have had
You
access.
should have
to
just
her.
hit her in the DM. Like, look, I ain't gonna lie, man. I just want to see.
Yo, I just
wanna
want
see his
Yo,
nasty.
DM somebody
I
just
just
say I
want-
want to see if shits
I
is
just,
alright.
I just want to see.
I just want a peekaboo.
I just want to see if the shits is alright.
Yo,
God.
bro,
Let me get a
peekaboo.
sample. A sample in the DMs.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yo.
So y'all both have purchased OnlyFans.
Oh,
before.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like, bro, back to the story real quick. Back to the story. So it's horny hours, and like I said, I followed this joint in July. It's now October. My nigga,
We found out OnlyFans had cookies.
bro,
You accepted
bro,
the cookies.
I had to check how much cash I was stealing this
Yo,
bitch.
bro.
Yo, bro.
Yo, bro.
Bro,
He's giving this woman money every month.
Every
Bruh.
month, like she's
And
a bill. She's a bill.
And she don't even know.
Talk about tricking.
Talk about tricking that shit. Nigga, OnlyFans like $5.99.
Yo, bro.
No. And that's not the worst part, bro. This was Tiana Trump.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Yo, bro, her shit like
Ain't her shit free on the hub?
You got the sucker.
Yo, that's some sucker shit. Her shit free on the hub, nigga. And Spank Wire.
yo, bro. That bitch is giving me like 35, God.
What?
35, son, a month.
35
That's
a month?
nasty, bro.
35 a month for something that's free.
It's nasty, bro.
You paid for free.
Yo, imagine, it's like 1 in the
shit.
morning. I came and called my credit card.
Yo,
My
bro.
debit card people to tell them like, yo, take this OF off my account. What is this shit?
Nah,
Whispering about it too, because your moms can hear you.
nah, bro. I ain't even gonna hold y'all in terms of that subject. I'm horny, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I'll buy you Cam soda, all of that
Oh
shit.
my God, 2 girls, 1 cup.
I'll buy whatever you serve.
He throwing tips and shit when she going live.
Oh, you got a private snap? Let me get that too. Can I get the 3-for-1 deal? God, like,
What?
nah, like I've done the tricky shit with I've done the fake flex of the OnlyFans.
Yeah, not me.
What I did was, she was at the strip club, already
Yeah.
throwing money at her. You know, at the strip club, they try to make you feel like you they boyfriend or whatever. So you in love and shit.
Whispering sweet
So-
nothings.
I'm like, yo, like I just asked her, you got an OnlyFans? She like, yeah. She's like, I took out the phone. I said, here. Shit said $10.99. I said, definitely sign me.
Oh, that's it? Because I done blew 300 on you tonight. Bruh, I gotta be good for a good year.
I already gave you like 200. I'm trying to flex with the 10 now. Like, what the
Matter of fact, get my singles back. I just supported you for 2 years. I need
bro.
2 years worth of content. What, bro?
So you never bought an OnlyFans? You
I've never bought an OnlyFans.
You never wanted to see if shit was alright on somebody?
Nah,
Nah?
bro. I don't. My demon time don't be like that.
My demon time is disgusting.
Yeah, y'all don't real life demon time. And you on free demon time, but want to pay. Imagine going to a restaurant. They're like, yo, your meal is free, and you're like, no, you guys are too kind. Take $35 a month.
Take 35 a month.
Like, what?
Yo, bro. Hey, yo.
35 a
And
month?
what's funny,
Oh my
my
god.
nigga, so I disputed the charges or whatever, right?
No, you watch these.
Oh no,
And
sir.
I tried to sign back in the other day. The
The other day.
Oh, this is recent for you niggas.
Oh, the other day.
I tried to slow back and relax.
Did you have your alpha jacket on when you signed that?
He cleaned up the mess.
He cleaned up the mess with his.
Bro, I had to make sure this shit was good
Oh
now, bro.
shit! He cleaned up the mess with the 5 on the back of his jacket.
That went over my head. I didn't catch it. That went over my head.
He used his foot to clean up.
Oh my
Relax.
I'm
god!
not touching that.
Yo, you funny as shit, bro.
Wild.
Bro,
Oh my
but
god!
look, when I hop back on, them fuckers locked my account.
Yep.
So you can't use it again unless you give us back that money.
Oh hell no, bro!
Yeah, they on serious time
Oh
over there.
They're not
man!
playing with
I
you,
will
bro.
never be on that shit again.
Oh shit!
Unless you on
What,
Horny Time
OnlyFans?
again.
Horny Time.
Yeah, OnlyFans is I don't know if they're publicly traded or anything like that, but it's a corporation. They're definitely
Yeah, it's for like content creators.
it's for content creators and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like I've known people that are now using OnlyFans for like pushing music and stuff too now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're
it's
using it for
it's
everything.
other good shit you could do with it. It's just you got nah.
Nah.
That's just
That's
what
just
they
what it's
got.
known for.
That's what he uses it for.
Relax.
Clearly.
But bro, they get to the bag on OnlyFans though. Never mind.
No. I know a lot of girls that do. They really run it up off OnlyFans.
Yeah, bro. I seen a girl recently and her close friend, she was like, yo, I just got a bag on, like an actual bag. Like she bought some Louis shit or some shit like that. She's like, oh, this is play money. And the way she described it, because I'm cool with her, she's like, I don't really post nothing. Like, I just post the regular shit. And I guess what it is the temptation of the man's eye that makes you go subscribe. And then after you subscribe, like, you can't get a preview. You feel me?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you get what you pay for. Like you operating on horny time, nigga. You
just
gonna
nosy,
be mad as
God.
hell when you get in there and see her bikini that she got on Instagram. nigga.
Yo, that happened a couple of
Pick
times.
17. You just ain't scrolled down far enough. You would have got that for the free. But if you're Brad, you would have paid 35.
Yo. Son, this one
Can't
joint
believe you
had
paying
all,
35 for some
this
free.
one joint had all her Instagram pictures on the shit.
So how many OnlyFans have you subscribed to?
Yo,
Who, me?
No, him, because he already on 2. How much was this tax?
He ran it up on OnlyFans.
Right? Talking about, yo, I ain't got it this week. I know why. Ran it up on the fan.
Oh shit! That's why you ain't bust down the bill at Jack.
That's why you ain't bust down the bill at Jack.
For free Tiana. For free Tiana Trump.
Tiana took out the chicken for it. My bad, God.
Yo, what, bro?
Well, man.
Oh shit!
Well, all right,
Yo, what a way to begin a fucking podcast. God, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo, this is.
It's your boy Brad, man.
Yo,
I appreciate your stories.
Yo, what episode we had? 7 or 8?
I don't know, because
We
I was
had
here.
I think we had 7 or 8. Which one? 7, right? This is From Your Chair Podcast, Season 1, Episode 7, Two Perspectives, Two Lifestyles, the perspective of a barber. I mean, the lifestyle of a barber and the lifestyle of the client. I'm Had, Fada Had, Mees called me MTH, mistakenly Toxic Had. To the left of me, I got Swink.
Swink the barber.
Swink the barber, Swink cuts hair, 90s era Brad. And I got the MVP of the podcast, my guy Mees.
I am not the MVP.
You are the MVP. Bro, again, the clip went out of you talking about 50-50, and everyone loved it. It's like everything Mees say is gold to these motherfuckers.
No, I just be in some circumstances that allow me to relate a little better.
I fully
want to retract
understand.
my thoughts on that too.
No, your thoughts are your thoughts.
You retracted
No.
your thoughts.
You caught a little negative
What
feedback.
Shorty say to you? No, what the negative feedback came from the house.
Yeah, bro. You caught negative feedback, and now you want.
Oh, you entitled.
I do what I want.
Nah, bro. A couple of people say, yeah, my nigga, you sound a little crazy.
You
I
did.
said, shit, man.
Yo, bro, in the clip, I even look confused. I'm like, what? Like you dead ass.
But
Like,
even like when we was talking about it afterwards, he was like, had like the basketball in his hand. You know when you flopping the basketball between both hands?
Right,
He was
right.
Like, yeah, I might have wilded out.
he had to think about it. We are missing our guy Meeks. Meeks is off being an entrepreneur, off being
In Dubai.
just the best version of himself. Is that the best way we could describe
Yeah.
it? Because he was supposed to be here.
Yeah.
I'm not even, again, like, that man, I respect the grind of that man, like, to another level. Like, there's a lot of people who can't do what Meeks does. Like,
Yep.
and for him, and literally, for people who don't come into the shop, Meeks is here on time all the time when he got to cut somebody hair. So it's just crazy. But fellas, how are y'all though? When Meeks comes back, the episode will be called Meek is back.
Yeah.
Meeks is back.
Yep. That'd be a good one. Definitely, because he got a lot of stories.
He got a lot of shit.
He was
already
telling me
told us
all
some
week
of
a
this
bunch
shit.
of stories. I was like, yeah,
Right.
these are good ones.
What y'all up to though? How's your weekend been?
My weekend was good, man. I can't complain.
Okay.
I had a basketball game yesterday, and dude, like, he was in a triple threat move, and when he was trying to get by me, he like kind of elbowed me in my jaw.
Right.
I ain't got no weak jaw. I definitely took a step back. Yo, unexpected. I was like, whoa.
Yo, bro, I'll be watching your clips from the basketball league when they post your league.
Yeah.
Was it Premiere or something like that?
Premiere, yep.
Yo, are you like the shit talker on your team?
No.
Because I seen the Cat Trevi's on your team, right?
Yeah.
And he dropped some wild shit one day. But the next clip was you, and I'm like, yo, he shot it, like, you would think that he's the one shit talking. Me shot a 3 and he did this shit.
Three to the, yeah.
I'm like, yo, me's probably be out there barking at
Nah,
me.
yo, I ain't gonna hold you like so it's 3 leagues that I'm in right now, but
Okay.
that one is that team right there that I'm in. Everybody's nice on that team, so we
Okay.
all just get to it. We just all just try to help each other. Like we lost yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a bad loss. We were missing a couple people, and the refs was it was bad reffing.
Okay.
But it's like so how I am in pickup is different from how I am in league ball. In pickup, I'm barking on y'all.
Right.
No, I'm barking. You ain't cutting this now. I'm letting it be
Nigga
known.
push
like
my
I'm off.
confidence all the way down,
Yeah,
bro.
for real, unmistakably.
Right.
You feel me? But I in the leagues, I'm uplifting everybody because I'm like, yo, like one of the guys on our team yesterday, if it was open run, he missed like 3 or 4 layups.
Okay.
And I'm like, if it open run, I'd have been on him. Now in the league, I'm like, hey, yo, head up. Keep your head up. Don't get down. Come on, keep going. Keep doing it. I'm uplifting more because if he taps out in the league, we lose that game. We don't make playoffs.
Right.
We don't win the chip.
Yeah.
Pickup, we losing pickup. You missing layups. I'm barking on you. I'm mad. I'm drinking water. We're playing next game. You know,
Okay.
like it's totally different. So I'm like more of the uplifting one and just telling everybody to try to be at least uplifting and tell everybody to stay focused. Unless y'all are just completely wilding. Then I'm like, all right, I'm tapping out mentally. Like, y'all bugging.
I got you.
Okay.
How about you? How's your weekend been?
What did I do?
Shit, yo, we might as well say, like, how the last, we been 3 weeks off?
Yeah,
Again?
it been a minute.
2.
Mees was here. Mees was ready.
I was ready.
He said I was ready.
Everything else been good in that time, Frank?
Other than that,
Mees? Everything else been in
Oh
good
yeah, I
hands?
was good. Yeah. I
Been
was,
good?
Same stuff, bro. Just working
Work and
nonstop,
shit. I got you.
taking care of the kids, man. Just making
Me?
sure everybody's good.
I finally what I did. I transferred from working in the city, so I'm working back in Jersey.
Congrats to that.
Fire.
That's
Yeah,
congrats
bro.
to that. You
Tired
about
of
to be
fucking
saving a
commute.
good $500 a month.
Facts, bro.
That's how much it is to commute to the
that shit
city.
is
Like it's like
nasty.
I
$500
mean,
a
but
month.
knowing Brad, he's not going to be saving it.
He gonna
going
purchase
to-
free Tiana.
All right. Now I can afford
Sorry.
Pinky.
Free Tiana Trump is
Yo,
free Pinky.
buying Pinky in 2021 is nasty.
So is Tiana.
Man, shit's alright. Better than that free shit y'all niggas watch. Kidding.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Go ahead. God, how else you feel?
You went to a party
Other
yesterday,
than
right?
that, nah, it was my homegirl's Tasha's birthday dinner.
You
Shout
don't
out
miss
to Tosh,
no.
man.
Yeah, shout out to Tosh.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to her. You don't miss none of her birthdays.
It's
No,
like,
no, no, he doesn't. He doesn't miss anything in Tasha's life.
yo, relax.
Tasha's spirit animal is Brad.
Yes, bro. They are best
Yo,
of
bro,
best
that's
friends.
my homegirl, man.
Hell yeah, yo, you support your own.
Yes,
Yo,
but
when,
like,
all right. Whenever it's close people's,
Mm-hmm.
like all y'all like close, I try to like make it to y'all main events. You feel me?
nah,
appreciate
you
that.
making it to Tasha's small events, man events, all events. Tasha really your dog. Like, that's a fact.
Fucking
Y'all
college,
really
bro.
besties.
But
Ain't nothing
how
wrong
was
with
it though?
that,
How
though.
was it though? Did you like the gay best friend again?
Yo, respectfully, he didn't. He didn't.
I did it.
He did. He didn't. I'll give him that one.
Funny as
Did we talk about that before? On here?
yeah, we can talk about it. It's not no
No,
edit
I'm saying,
point.
did we talk about it?
Nah, we had to tell your story on how you show up.
Yo, AJ, so check this out, right? So
Yo.
it was I think it was Tasha's birthday maybe a couple years ago. Remember a couple years ago, the typical outfit for a black dude, like,
This was college.
yes,
days, guy.
turtleneck,
Yeah.
the pointy shoes,
Chelsea
yes,
boots.
the Chelsea boots, and the top hat, the fedora.
The future Joe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Daryl was at a party with, I guess it was Tasha's birthday, and it was about a good 8 or 9 of the girls, and he was the only guy, and that fit was on. I said, "Oh nah." In the picture, I'm like, "Bro, you like the gay best friend?" Like straight up.
No other dudes in here.
No other guys in there. Section got.
He's the one
I
there.
don't remember.
You got shades right there.
Nah,
Maybe
no
the
shit.
circle ones, the
No guy
black
there.
circle ones,
But is he
the
the
one
funny-
gold chain with no nothing on it, just a simple, small, real thin gold chain. Yeah, nah, bro.
It's funnier because he's the only guy there and he's dressed like that.
Yes, bro. In the picture though, like it's just mad bottles, and you just see him up there holding his wrist like this.
Not even around.
How
Not even around
how was it last night? How was it last? Was
Last
it
night
good?
it was cool. We went to Mama Juana, about a river in West New York. I've never even been to that one.
What, West New York or
West-
that Mama one?
That Mama Juana.
Okay.
Shit's like nice views and shit.
Okay.
But other than that,
I never knew that was a chain. I never knew that was a chain until recently.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Nah,
Yeah, I never knew that was a chain restaurant. Like it's known all like it's everywhere.
Yeah. I used to go to one. What was that in the Bronx?
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the main one.
So I went there a couple years ago, right? That ain't even a couple years ago. That's like five years ago. Yeah, I went like 5 years ago to that one with this girl I was dealing with. So turns out the girl was like best friends with Natalie Nunn from Bad Girls Club.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she took me out. I linked up with her. I didn't know Natalie and all them were going to be there though. It was like Natalie, her boyfriend at the time. I think it's her
Okay.
husband now or whatever. But
Okay.
her, yeah. So I linked up with the girl and we're all out there. It was like the Dominican Day parade or whatever.
that
And I
shit
just
was
happened.
shaking.
Yeah, it was. Yo,
That shit was shaking.
that night was epic. Like that was a wild night. But
You
yeah,
had
I was
shades
like
on?
my first time there. Did I?
Yeah.
Nah.
That sucks.
But I was also by my. Nah, she didn't care. Like it wasn't together. We was
Oh,
I got
just
you.
rocking with each other. Yo, like that's another thing. Like I'm a look. I'm a look, bro. That's just what it's gonna
you
be.
gonna look?
I'm a look, and
gonna-
if she's looking, she's entitled to look. Like I don't care.
Dude, that-
Yesterday I was speaking of looking. We before we went to Dolce. I went to Dolce yesterday for Keen homecoming after party.
Yeah.
And
Hope you didn't get the swordfish. Remember that?
No, I didn't get that shit. I didn't get the swordfish.
This nigga Los ordered swordfish at
Yeah, that's
Dolce.
wild.
That's so nasty.
I had we had went into like it's Elizabeth, so the Dominican restaurants and all that. So we went in there because you said shit. We talking about OnlyFans and shit is high and shit.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm in there, right? One shorty walk up, fake ass butt, fat as shit. I'm like, her friend walks up now, big ass titties, no ass. I'm like, yo, all this surgery going on is lit, nigga.
Yeah. But it's like, yo, if y'all could have combined and made one person.
Exactly. I'm like, shit
You
is
watch
hot.
Dragon Ball Z? when
I'm
they
like,
fuse?
shit is hot. The fact y'all did it at the same time. But
real,
that's
bro.
that's what I did over my weekend. That's what I did. I went to King Homecoming.
How was that?
That was lit. It wasn't lit. It was just good to see, like,
It's always good to see old people you want to.
because it's funny that you got. It's funny that we talking about this with your line jacket on. So me and you been in the frat game about the same exact time.
Yeah.
We shared a Neo summer basically. Not basically, we did.
Sound crazy.
So it's like I seen everybody
With the
from,
Matrix coming out in December, that sounds crazy.
I seen everybody from like summer 16 and shit like that. And it was love. Like I even seen too. Like I see AJ on the regular. I see Rick on the regular because of the podcast. But the bond of the frat is so lit. I seen their direct line brother Derek. I ain't see Derek in a minute. I see my other line brother Lil. I ain't see Lil in a minute. And then it was just like mad younger bros that I just don't interact with. That like it's crazy that how quick you become the old head of the frat. Like
Okay.
it's really quick how that happens.
Did you step in the name of love?
Oh, absolutely. I shimmy my ass off yesterday.
Let's
And
go.
I had the grill on.
I saw that when I FaceTimed. I was like, he on demon time today.
I
He
was
got
out.
his grilling.
I was out. Motherfucker, after that, fuck, never mind. Nah, yeah, after that.
Nah, go on. Speak on it.
After the vacation or
You do
whatever.
this while shimmying? Like,
Oh, wait.
After that, like,
After the what?
Huh?
because we talking about, we been off, right?
Yeah.
So we talking about, so after the vacation.
Toxcation?
Yeah, that's because it wasn't a vacation, right?
It's a
Toxcation.
That's what we calling it?
Toxcation.
Toxcation, okay.
'Cause that's
After
toxic.
that, I'm like, I just need. Remember, we spoke about it before. Me and you spoke about it. Like our coping mechanism is, yo, I'm outside. No matter if I'm in the bag or not, I'm going outside. Like I got to see people or whatever. So after that, shit. All right, so let's backtrack. That wasn't a bad vacation. So let me clear that up.
It looked like you had fun.
I had fun, and she had fun too. She had fun too. You was right. We both got the clarity that we needed. Sometimes, and it's funny, like, it's funny that sometimes it takes a trip where it's just y'all two.
Yep.
You barely got a signal, so you literally looking at it. And then, what makes it even different is that Barbados is level 4 COVID.
Oh, wow.
I did test negative, by the way. I got tested again when I got back.
yeah.
So I did. I'm letting y'all know I am negative. They're level 4 COVID. So they're closing at Barbados is closing at 9:00 at night, right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Level
So
4.
I didn't know that.
huh?
But
They're
I
level 4.
did hear the islands are getting done dirty right now.
Yeah, though, it's funny, but it's kind of, it's like I don't know if it's a racial mechanism to it, but I've been to DR and Cancun during COVID, and they're fully open, right? But the Caribbean West Indies islands,
Yeah.
they're like immediately closed. Like it's weird. It's just I don't want to think too much into it. Like I'm not the government conspiracy kind of person, but I'm like, if Jamaica and Barbados and Trinity and all these places are on level 4, DR has to be on level 4 too. It's in the West Indies as well.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, what's good? You get what I'm saying? Like, what is the hidden? What you get what I'm saying? Like, what is the hidden purpose behind COVID sometimes? Because I feel like it's money behind it, but we could get into that another time. But the vacation was cool. Barbados is beautiful. I thought that is a beautiful island. Okay. I'm the person that likes to see that shit. Like we didn't see that when we went to DR. We didn't see the country. Well, we did when we went on ATVs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no. Like, when Meeks comes, he's gonna tell y'all about how he did that in Africa. But when we've gone to DR, right? And we did the ATVs in DR and everything else. But it's like, nah. Let me see the barbershop.
Yeah.
Let me see where the people live. Let me run up in one of these houses. Let me see how they really live.
And I was
out here.
posting all of that, like fish fries
Yeah.
fish fries right on the corner, you know what I'm saying? Get your coconut right here. I had the views. So it was cool. It was cool. It was probably my most relaxing vacation.
It's like if I ain't gonna get robbed and killed if I go to this section, I mean literally,
Yeah.
robbed and killed, and I'm going, bro.
Right.
I don't care if it's not safe.
Right.
If I'm not getting robbed and killed, I'm walking through that section. I want to see how they're living,
Right.
how they're managing. I want to talk to the people.
Barbados is filled with people from the UK, and what's funny is I didn't know Barbados to England is what Puerto Rico is to us.
The islands are filled with people in the UK. UK be taking over.
No, right. But they're like how Puerto Rico is not a state of United States, but it's owned by the US. Like you don't need a passport. Like you don't need a passport to get there. You just need an ID. So people in Barbados can fly to England as much as they want because it's like a colony.
I feel like that's what Jamaica too.
No, Jamaica has 100% independence, I believe.
Yeah.
Jamaica, I believe, is 100% independent.
When I went, it was a lot of people from the UK.
Yeah, of course. No, of course, because it's because of slavery. You know what I'm saying? The colonies and stuff like that. But there, like literally, there's no Americans there. Like literally, every Caucasian person we saw was literally from England.
Wow.
Like that was pretty interesting. But then I found out Barbados it's independent, but it's not 100%. Like they have this coming November when they celebrate Independence Day, they're celebrating like complete free independence. Like they're gonna get their own head of state. All of that and stuff like that.
Oh, it's about to go
so
up.
the Queen of England.
Booked your ticket back?
Huh?
You booked your ticket back?
Nigga, you already know I hit the. I thought I hit the chat and said hey yo. I thought I hit the chat and said hey yo. But yeah, so it was good. But outside of that, so that was the vacation part. But the part of me spending time with my ex or whatever you want to call it, whatever. That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad at all.
I mean, at the end of the day, y'all don't hate each other.
Right.
You know?
Got
Y'all
into
are friends.
got into one bad argument, bounced back. And I think the reason why we bounced back was because literally you had to bounce back.
Yeah.
This was like day 2. We was out there for a minute too. We was out there for 5 days. Mm-hmm. So it was like you had to bounce back, especially since you got to be in the crib by 9. Hell yeah, we gonna figure this shit the fuck out. And through figuring it out, you know, a lot of questions got answered and stuff like that. And I do want to say, like, to any, like, how me's, like, and Meek's, like, big bro us a little bit. Any, like, bros, like, I know some noobs that listen. Yo, niggas, we got to treat our girls right from the gate, bro. Like, there's so much shit that I missed at the mark, like, when we first started dating, that transpired, and I was just so oblivious to what was transpiring.
He was in the infatuation stage.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, on some real shit, like, anybody listening, like, yo, we gotta, like, you gotta treat your shorty straight from the day one, like, before y'all even get together. Because it's like, I didn't do that. And it's funny that when I look back and told her some of the honest stuff that's happened, like, that relationship was built off of a lie. Like, when I first met her line sister's like, yo, you know, shorty family, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dang, yeah, she light skin, got the fat ass and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but the lie was, she asked, do you talk to someone? And I was talking to another woman at the time, and I was about to take her super serious. But, like, look how that comes back to haunt you, because that one lie just made lie after lie, because it was, the groundwork was already off.
Yeah.
A house crumbles from the bottom up, from the foundation. So I just say that to anybody listening, like, yo, treat your shorty straight from the start, bro. Like,
But just keep it real with people from rip anyway. Like, if they're not asking questions, then you don't have to throw certain things out there. But if they're asking you a question, like,
right.
I've had that situation.
I can't lie about that shit.
I had a situation back in the day where it was 2 girls that I was dealing with at the same time, and one of them posted, like, a part of me, like my arm or something, and you saw my tat or whatever. And the other girl I was dealing with followed her and started sending subliminals. So a day later, like, the girl pulled up at my house and was just like, yo, like, you dealing with such and such? And I'm like, yes.
Kept it a buck.
Yeah. And then she was just like, it took her back because I guess she thought I was going to lie. And I'm like, nah, I deal with both of y'all. And from that, she was just like,
toxic
not even toxic me's, because that's real. It was real. And she took it as, she said, yo, like, yeah, we can't go further, but I respect you so much for telling me the truth.
Right.
And to this day, like, we're cool. We're cordial. Hey, how's everything? How's the kids? How good? How's your kids? Good. Like, we both have moved on in our life, but it's a mutual respect just because I didn't start it off with a lie.
Right.
You know?
I did. And like I said, just part of what I was saying is just like, I mean, everything. Open her door. You know what I'm saying? During that infatuation stage, when you getting to know her, I had time to sit back and really talk to her about a lot of shit that I missed, where I missed the mark at. And it's funny that as a man, you think that she's the issue sometimes, because you look from the surface, you start the arguments, this and that, blase, but I'm the underlying reason behind those arguments. Okay. That's what I missed the mark at. I'm like, yeah, why are you always barking at me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what it is,
because
too?
of that, I missed the little shit that you don't really pick up on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just making her feel like super special. Like, yeah, like making a woman feel special is deeper than a gift. It's deeper than that. It's like I didn't do the little shit like that. If ever I have to go forward and something, like opening in the doors, you know, paying for this. Do you need a cup of coffee this morning? How was work?
Guys suck.
We suck at that shit.
We suck at paying attention to the signs.
Absolutely.
When you're dealing with a girl, right? And it's not even the big things, right? It's just the simple small things, the small gestures.
Yeah.
Hey, what you doing? We're gonna keep what you're doing them to death. If they respond, they respond. You feel me? But like the little signs they throw out there, nothing. You know, about to go get my nails done. Oh, all right, word. Yeah, I'm at work.
A little sign.
Okay, she sent the sign. She's about to go get her nails done.
Right.
Yeah.
Cash app her the money to get her nails done.
Cash app her the money to get it.
Sell her the money to go get her nails done.
It's little shit like we're like men that like take really good care of ourselves. Go with her. Take it a step forward.
Yep.
I never did that. I did it for Barbados. Look at me, 3 years later. When shit has hit the fan, look what I do.
You know what's one thing that goes mad
you
far?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna drop this one gem that goes
here we go.
far with a female. And they don't even realize it, but it makes them feel more secure when you're walking with them. When you're walking down, like when you're walking on the sidewalk, put her on the inside.
Oh, I do that.
Yeah,
that I do.
Have to.
I always do
that. I do.
Have to though.
If
it's a new date, especially
Yeah.
when you're walking with it, you go, get on the inside.
Yeah,
Makes them feel like, well, from my perspective, it's made them feel like, oh, he really cares.
No, and that's
about
true.
My safety.
I've done that. Yeah, I've done that. I've done it the smooth way. You grab the hip.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Grab the hip. You know what I'm saying?
That's
bring
creep.
That's not
creeps.
That's not creep.
That's not creep. It's
You're
like,
already
it's very,
fucking. What are you talking about?
I said new date.
subtle.
I said new date.
He said I'm already fucking new dates.
Yeah. Y'all already passed that.
But
You
not
feel me?
like for me, bro. I
Bring
think
the hip right there.
I learned that stuff being in a doghouse, because then you really think of how you're thinking all these
Get your
ways
way out of there.
to get out the way. So then you start thinking. So that's when I caught on to.
And that's when that's where you are better than me, because I remember we was in a doghouse at the same time. He at least, like, bro, I was so full of myself probably that it's like when she break down some of this shit, I'm like, oh, you are disgusting. Like, how don't you, like, you're in the doghouse and it's like you get out of it, but you go right back.
But like you said though, you was feeling yourself. You
I was
gotta
feeling
think
myself,
about it.
yeah.
You think about a lot of things that's happened to you quick.
Yeah.
You crossed. You feel me?
Yeah.
You got a great job.
Yeah.
Then you got another great job.
Yeah.
You feel me? You're not seeing paper like this. You've never seen paper like this in your life.
Right.
You got a lot of things going for you. You're the HNIC at your school. Everybody loves you. Everything came at you so quick.
Yeah.
And you were in a relationship. It was like, bro, respectfully, you should have never been in a relationship. You weren't ready.
I've told her because she's...
But you toxic. Real talk though, and it's not a shot at you. You're toxic because you want your cake and you want to eat it too, and there's nothing wrong with that if it works for you.
Right, and it's funny because...
But it hurt her.
Huh?
But it hurt her.
It did, and it's funny that you say that because we're both Greek, right?
Yeah.
We're both in I'm in a frat, she's in a sorority, and I said that to her. Like the way I met her was, she was coming through the sorority, and we're close with her chapter or whatever. So we got to know them, and I told her, I'm like, yo, if I can backtrack. Like, I wouldn't even, like, put us in a relationship. And she admits that. Because we lost a friendship.
Yep.
We lost a friendship.
Y'all were really good friends.
Yeah, we were really, really, really good friends. Like, she played Xbox with us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some fly shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's some fly shit. That's how cool we was. So, we, like, lost a friendship. And it's like, I said that to her. I'm like, yo, maybe we shouldn't have even had to do that. But, like, this... But like I said, because this is a podcast, we give people really good content, and we also give people like gems and stuff like that. Like I said, and like me saying, like you just said, literally just treat shorty right from the start, bro. It goes such a long way, and it's like some of the, now that I look back at it, like the person she became that I started to dislike when it was, because I wasn't the issue. A lot of times I wasn't, but I'm the reason why she became that person. Mm-hmm. So literally, like, fellas out there, just treat shorty right from the gate and you'll be perfect. But besides that, like, just going back on the vacation was beautiful. It was a good time.
Y'all became friends again.
I don't know.
No, y'all didn't.
Yo,
bro, I don't know. It's just so bad.
He toxic high, bro. How long you think that about to last?
Yo, relax. We did, but we didn't. We did, but we didn't. Like, she didn't want me at her birthday party last night. She didn't want me there.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. It was a lot. I wouldn't say we got our friendship back, but what it is we got clarity back. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's all you need. Sometimes you can't get the friendship back, and you just gotta take the L. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely gotta take the L.
You sometimes just gotta take the L because it is what it is. But at least we got the clarity back. Yo, and it was just good. It was good. It was good. Like I said, she enjoyed ATVing for the first time. Like it was fly because she didn't think that she was gonna be able to ride a quad. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't even got a license or whatever. Mm-hmm. So
question. You kind of posted her.
I did. Happy birthday.
No, not that one. Wait.
I posted her a few times, yeah.
During the trip, you posted her.
Yeah. That's why he keep calling me toxic. He like, yo,
Did you get negative feedback from that?
Not really. Because one of the podcasts, people know my business. People know my business because of the podcast.
Yeah.
Was it women are petty? Mm-hmm. So were shots being thrown? Yeah. But I ignored them because at the end of the day, like, do I really owe anybody an explanation?
Not one.
But that one.
Yep.
But the one that was supposed to. That's the only one that literally.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did I offer an explanation? Yes. And did I give one? Absolutely, yes. If I haven't given you a reason to feel like we're talking, we fucking, we going on dates, none of that, like, you don't really, I wouldn't ask you about some nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, and this is funny that we did. Oh, go ahead.
No.
Because I'm going to transition this into somewhere. Go ahead.
I was going to say, can we chop about, like, the one comment that someone might have said? You know what I'm talking about?
Which one was it again? Say it.
This edited.
No, it might not be.
Might not be?
What is it? It might not be. We'll forget.
Feeling stupid.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying with that? You gotta find a way.
No. We can talk about it.
All right.
We can talk about it. We ain't got, and I want to transition this into our other topic, but that is a good topic.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a way to explain that without putting too much of her business out there, because I did talk to her about that.
Basically, if you're
one of my female friends said to me, she says, she was like you're posting shorty. I'm like, we're not together, but we're together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my dog stuff. And she says, she's like, I'm trying to explain to her the situation. And then she was like, you don't think you making her look stupid? And I'm like, am I? And then I'm like, I had a realization, because it's like, there you go being selfish again. Because I didn't think I was making her feel stupid. But the way the other female explained it, I could see why. But it depends. That's a perception thing, because she didn't think I made her feel stupid.
Okay.
She didn't think I made her feel stupid. I did ask her about
basically,
it. I think that's a perception thing. I think everyone takes that differently.
But we're not. All right, so basically what it was posting your significant other even though you're dealing with other people. Or
I wasn't dealing. I'm not.
No. Yeah, we're not relating that.
Yeah,
to
we're not. But I'm just saying in general.
That brought up the conversation of,
if you're dealing with multiple women, do you post your significant other as well, or the girl you're mainly focused on as well?
Do you?
Do you?
Nah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Yes, you want to. Yes, you want to post her to make her feel special, but you kind of do make. You kind of do make them look crazy, because it's like, the world may not know, but those other women that you are dealing with, they know. And especially when you're in a situation with women,
sometimes the world do know. That's where the feeling of them feeling stupid comes.
So where I draw the line on that, I think again that's a perception thing. Everyone's going to view that differently because the woman that's getting done dirty, the one that's getting done dirty, essentially, because we're not talking about my situation no more.
No.
We're just
general.
openly talking.
Okay, this is openly talking.
So So the woman that's getting done dirty, the reason why I say you are making her look dumb, because she's getting laughed at kind of by other women. I don't think the world's laughing at her. I think the women that you are dealing, because the issue is love. You love that person still.
Yeah.
And you kind of love makes you look dumb in many different ways, like man or female. I've sent emails. Like who am I to say, I've downloaded a text-free app. So I'm not nobody to say who looks dumb because that makes me look dumb.
Text-free app?
Yeah, bro. We ain't got to get into that.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it's all the same shit.
It's not. An email and a text-free app are two different.
Bro, it's the same thing. You going out your way to get somebody to talk to you.
Say that.
So
a text-free app?
Yeah, I had to do it one time, bro.
You didn't have to do it,
bro. I had to.
Because if you didn't do that, there was no Barbados.
No. This is what I'm talking about before.
You've been toxic. I thought this toxicity just started. Nah, you've been doing this.
But to the topic.
Yo, how many Instagrams and Facebook pages you got?
I got one. I'm not that far. I'm never
not
doing
that far. You
I'm
got
not
a
doing
text-free
that.
app.
I'm not making another Instagram just to go spy. If I can't get your attention through that, I'm not spying. I'm not gonna go spy on you. I'm not gonna go spy on you.
Text-free app, and then no. What do you respond when they say who this?
No, I put that in the opening message. This is Glenn. This is Glenn.
So you don't feel disrespect when they say who this?
Yo, what?
But I don't. Do you?
I've never been that in love. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's a hard way to. All right. How about this? How about you answer that? And then because I'm all over the place with that question.
With me, I was gonna say when it comes to that topic, a question you gotta think is there even a way to cheat respectfully? You get what I'm saying? No, I'm being serious.
Nah. Speak on it.
I'm being serious.
I want to see you get out of this.
I'm that man on the show that's.
I want to see him get out of this. Cheat respectfully.
Yeah, can you cheat respectfully?
Fuck no.
Fuck no, exactly. The answer should be fuck no.
That's like asking there a proper way. That's like asking there a proper way to steal.
Got
He trying to clean that up quick. No. The answer is no.
I cleaned up.
So where are you going from there?
So no, where I'm going.
What?
All right, hold on. Let me get the thoughts back. So where I'm
Cheat
going.
respectfully.
No.
I'm like,
All
what?
right.
He said, no, of course not.
Because, bro, at the end of the day, why are these women feeling like they're feeling crazy? Why?
Because you operate on horny time.
Yeah.
No.
Give it Tiana Trump 35 a month.
God, son. Y'all gonna fuck up my thoughts, God. I'm trying to cook. let my shit see. Y'all trying to see it.
Operate on horny time. That's the reason why niggas cheat though, because they operate on horny time.
Definitely why.
That's 100% why, bro.
Oh my God.
I'm naming this episode "Operating on Horny Time."
Niggas just be seriously. It's just all about the moment. But where I'm going with, can you cheat respectfully? There's people out there that know you're dealing with someone, and at the end of the day, they still want parts of you. And the person, your main person that you're dealing with, she won't never know, because that girl's not even telling her friends. She might tell just one friend. So,
Daryl, you keep going.
Yo, we gonna have to edit this.
A quiet whore is crazy.
Hold on, I want a what?
AJ said you want a quiet whore.
I want a what?
He
A
not
quiet
saying
whore.
You.
He
He's not
said
saying
you
you don't want what's in the topic of the conversation. That man that you're describing, not you. Let's be clear on Brad. This is not Brad's life. But what we're talking about is AJ saying that that man was
quiet whore.
a quiet whore.
Quiet.
You don't know what a whore that don't talk, nigga.
That keeps everything to herself.
A mute
Yo,
whore.
AJ
That's
was over there.
impossible, nigga. Like,
AJ was over
think
there
that's
losing
impossible?
it, bro. That boy said she wants a quiet whore.
is that impossible? Hell no, that's not impossible.
That's not- yo,
Yo,
bro.
I'm sweating, bro. That was funny. Let me just clarify this real quick. Let's clean this up.
Clean it up for me, please. I need
The
help.
best way to not make your
Have me do a
the best way to not make it look bad and to not make anybody look dumb, don't post. It's that easy. Just don't post nothing. You use social media for what you want to use social media for. Me personally, I post funny things, basketball, or funny things, sports, or haircuts.
I got you.
That's it. You don't see my personal life.
I'm
You don't see
sweating.
my kids. All right? Don't see Shorty. You
Yeah.
don't see my family. You don't see my sisters. You don't see my parents. I don't post nothing that I don't want social media to see.
I got you.
But
That
then,
keeps everything at bay.
it does. But then it also, the one situation that might come up, but I feel like it depends how older you are.
People
You know what I
like
mean?
using social media to be nosy. People
Exactly.
want the flowers
Absolutely.
publicly.
Like,
Absolutely.
oh, why you
And
don't
that's-
post me?
Absolutely.
I don't get that because I established that from rip. I've never posted girls. I've never posted females. I never posted a Women Crush Wednesday.
Okay.
No, for what? I want the attention.
Right.
Because that's attention. I don't
But I
need the
think
attention.
they want that attention. So
They
how
got
do you
that
balance
attention.
that when
They have that
there's
attention.
nothing?
When I pull up with gifts, when we go out, you get attention. You're a pretty girl. Let's be granted. We're not going out with ugly females. You're
Right.
taking a pretty female out. She's getting her hair and she's getting her hair and makeup done. You're proud to walk into a restaurant or wherever you're going with her. You holding her hand, nigga. You cheesing behind her.
Right.
Yeah, that's me. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So she feels that. If you're showing that, she's feeling that. You're in the club, you all over her. Babe, you look so good. I'm kissing all on her neck, everything. She likes that because she sees that you're giving the attention that she don't got to go nowhere else to get.
Right.
Especially for the outlook of social media.
Right.
Yeah.
Social media doesn't have to know nothing you got going on in your life. As far as they know, you go to work and you have a podcast that you shoot on Sundays.
Yeah. Right.
That's all you got to use it for, bro.
I agree.
Unless you're going to make real money off of social media.
I got
But
you.
but if we ain't got thousands of followers,
I got you.
come on, bro.
This
You're right.
this is funny that like all of these conversations lead into. I know we running low on time. We're going. Insecure. I was wrong about the show. You remember I said I didn't like it.
Love it.
That show.
Fire. You watch it on the
Fire.
flight?
Huh?
Did you watch it on the flight?
No, I watched it. I've been watching it because it's the season.
coming back
the,
out.
the season. The
When
final
does
season.
when does it start?
The 23rd next week.
No, it don't.
I think it's the 23rd, but
What?
it isn't the 23rd, right?
Yo,
23rd,
a
yeah.
lot of people that don't like the show never watched it.
No, I watched it. I watched all the way up until Issa was running into the pool, into random people's pools getting sex and shit.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I got into season 3. I
That's
think.
the last season. Yeah.
No, there's 4 seasons. I didn't watch
no,
fourth
that wasn't
season.
fourth.
That's the
That's
third.
season 3. That's when I stopped watching because
The light skin dude, right?
yeah, there was
Yeah.
something about the show I didn't like. I love her music, by the way.
She
Whoever
always
produces
got-
the music
yeah,
on that
always
show,
great music.
like when you
Always
go back,
good.
like she was playing like because I've been watching it recently. She played Skywalker with Miguel. I'm like, yo, that song went up like that. Nobody talks
But
about
there's
like.
a lot of songs on there that are. She plays a lot of like underground.
Yeah,
I
she
use-
has
I use it
sample on
for
it. I
my-
found that's who I found out who
At the
sample
end of
was.
one of the
That
episodes.
Timmy's prayer.
Yep.
That shit
Yeah,
is
I
crazy.
use it for my playlist all the time.
She's
bro.
fired.
She's nice.
Then the song Insecure with Bryson
Insecure?
Tiller and Jasmine Sullivan
Sullivan,
is a hit.
Yeah, bro.
Subliminal like messages and
Right.
in the show.
And no
And
songs.
that's where we're going.
Mixed with the song.
That's where I'm going with it because all of this is. Am I Lawrence? let's get right into it
Are you Lawrence?
because I'm starting to feel like I'm Lawrence God because no Lawrence got cheated on
Oh,
right.
I was about to say
So,
something.
no.
It might have ruined season
I'm-
4 for you.
I'm saying-
Never mind.
Yeah.
Just
Nah,
to say-
you can talk about it. You can talk about it. I don't care. Like I don't care about if something
He's late.
happens.
Fuck
Huh?
it, he's late.
I'm already late. Like when
Yeah.
somebody's this late to a show.
Yes.
You're not Lawrence.
No, but I'm saying up until like. So let
Yeah,
me say,
you might be
No,
Lawrence.
I'm not saying Lawrence. I'm saying Lawrence
Elaborate on
after. I'm saying Lawrence season 2. Lawrence, he's hitting the teller chick, right?
Yeah.
He's hitting the teller chick, and she says to him, "You worse than a fuck boy. You a fuck boy that thinks he's good." I said, "Damn, God." I said, I said, I look back
Yeah,
at
you got a lot of Lawrence traits with you.
I look back at my my Kappa days. I used to get off with the nice guy shit, and I was bugging. I'm like, damn. I'm like, who comes up with that? Like, you're worse than a fuckboy, because that is true. I would think that is from a female mindset. I would think that because you gotta be worse than a fuckboy because you literally think you good, my nigga. Like, you make me feel special, but at the end of the day, a fuckboy gonna be fuckboy up front. You trying to be a fuckboy behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
You undercover.
At least I know what I'm getting from that other motherfucker. Me, you all over the place. You taking me on dates.
You're a wild card. It's like you're not sticking to the script.
That's fucked up. But even before that, bro, I'm listening to that show. Yo, cause you know the dude are alpha and shit.
It's like you want to be that guy, but you also want to cuddle.
And y'all know me, I'm a little spoon.
Yep. Yeah.
Yo.
I got some Lawrence traits in me, and like, you know what I'm
We
saying?
all do.
Oh,
And that's where I was going next. All niggas do, right?
Every person does.
Exactly.
Girls aren't exempt. They got some traits with them too.
Exactly.
Girls have traits just like guys have traits. It's an even playing field.
So do you think? So you know what? I was listening to first because he's one of her friends, the dude Derek, light skin bull. Mm-hmm. He's an alpha, and I don't know if he's an alpha in real life, but in the show he's an alpha. And they said college men feel entitled to the pussy and shit like that because of us being educated. And I felt like that. I feel like I understand why they think like that.
Yeah,
I understand, but you know why that's fucked up? It's a lot of college niggas. For example, Meeks and Mees, ain't go to college, way more successful than at least 80% of people that go to college.
Not saying me, but like just speaking broadly, them 4 years while y'all was in college, I ran up $400K. You feel me?
And why we got 400K
And
and the
dead.
opposite way.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
Not
ran
saying
up.
me personally though. I'm not saying like me, but just in general.
We ran it
Like,
down 400K.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But why? But why is that? Why do you?
What do you
think that?
mean? Why do you mean like?
Why
I can't ask him because if she flies out but he got the hotel, he feels entitled. So,
Why do you think that college nigga? Why do you think?
Daryl to the point like he opened the door for you. Look,
Because I'm a college educated man.
Don't ask. Yo, I'm a
I don't
gentleman,
know.
brother.
I'm a college educated man, but I personally don't feel like that. I don't
what
feel
do
like
they
I'm
mean,
entitled.
like entitled? Like,
Because you are this.
So tell me about yourself. Well, I went to a 4-year school. I graduated. I went and got my master's after
Like,
that.
I feel
probably
better
going to
than
get my
her that she
doctorate.
owes me.
No, you just feel like you're superior to other men.
Other people, yeah.
People generally feel insecure about not ever going to college.
People feel so insecure about everything, though.
damn.
Everything. People are insecure, and the people that you wouldn't think are insecure, that got the quote unquote frame and everything, will be insecure over somebody that doesn't have nearly as much going for them.
Right.
People just have their own insecurities within themselves.
That's like how
I've seen it mad times.
That's mad funny. That's like how women. There was a meme going around like niggas chase the bad one, but don't let her be bad when we get together. Like
Saw that.
Yep.
that's some real shit. Like my nigga, I already had the tits out. On the gram. You wanted it. Now you want me to put the tits away. Like,
Yep. That's what drew you to me.
like nigga, I'm not putting these tits away now. Cause like, what?
Then the real toxic one be like, "That's cool. I'm gonna just get you pregnant, put you on ice for 9 months." What?
Why do you think you?
But
Crazy.
So it's to other dudes, pause.
To other men that they may be entertained. And then what's funny is Molly
I
didn't
don't-
like the dude that worked at Enterprise.
Yeah. Okay, nah, me.
She ended up wanting the nigga that didn't go to college, and then it's crazy how many that show just goes from here to here, but it's
Yeah.
all relevant at different
Because
points.
it's real life, man. You
Real
into what you
shit.
into, and you got certain things that you like. Look, it might be a situation where a girl is digging you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Digging you heavy, but because you don't make enough money, it's an issue for her.
Right.
Why is that an issue
Yeah.
for you? If the vibe is there, and I'm not even asking you for money, and money hasn't been an issue in any of our dates. Money's never been an issue in our dates, but because on paper I only make $70,000, where your last boyfriend made $300K, it's an issue now. But we can go on vacation.
That's because she's looking to see if you could still towards the future. Women are thinking in the future, as a lot of times we may just be thinking in the moment. So like she's thinking, can you support her future? Depends.
Did we
like-
have those conversations?
That's
Key. That's key.
That's
You don't
key
know
as
what I
well.
got going. You know these dates, and you know that I'm around, but you don't know that I'm actually in school right now. I'm about to actually go be a doctor, or not even a doctor. I got businesses I'm lining up so that way in the next year and a half I will be making the entire bag. You don't know what I got going on,
Right.
but you never
Yeah.
asked. You just asked about the present. You feel me?
That's right.
So you just don't know. You just don't know what people's mind states
Who's
are.
supposed to ask that question, or you think it's something mutual?
I think it's a. Those are dinner questions. Those are questions you ask second, third date. So like, look, we already got through the tell me about yourself. So what are your goals? Like, what are you really into? You feel me? We're not kids anymore. We're not 21 where we're like, oh, what's your favorite color? Let's do it at the same time. Blue. You know, like, no, nobody's doing that. We're really out here like, yo, so what's your future like? And even then it's like, yo, like, money ain't an issue. Money isn't like, shouldn't be the big thing. Even though it is in relationships, money shouldn't be the big thing, bro. If these bills are getting paid and we're not missing meals and we're not missing trips, then why is money such an issue for everybody? Why does everybody think you got to be the most successful person? These people ain't happy. Like, I hope y'all realize a lot of people aren't happy.
And that's where I was going with that college, that topic with that. That's where I wanted to go.
Yeah, I was kind of lost.
That's where I wanted to go with it, because it's like, niggas, like men who go to college and shit.
Yeah.
They swear that they're up here, but when you really get to know a lot of these dudes,
They're depressed.
they're depressed.
Yeah.
They're depressed.
But it's a big thing, bro. Y'all, like,
Cause I was down, but I wasn't depressed, but I was damn near hitting that point recently before I got the up that I got now. I'm like, god damn, like, nigga, you got a
but
degree.
is the up just like, so what got you out of your mind state was the fact that you started making more money?
It was more so I stopped because I've always been successful since I was 18.
Yeah.
Like I always say, like, I literally started working in the bank and just climbed the ranks. By 21, I was a head teller. Like I always said. I got humbled. That me being down like that was actually a humbling experience.
But what was the down?
The down, I had got laid off. And I'm like the most productive person at the job. But because the company does what a company wants to do, that made me go, like, bro, unemployment is trash. Like, having to rely on unemployment is super trash.
I think people
and
have a hard time.
that's why I feel bad for everybody that lost their job because of the vaccine and all that stuff like that. Because relying on unemployment is super trash.
Niggas ran it up on unemployment.
Certain people did, but certain people didn't.
But I didn't know about that shit at that time. Like, I got unemployment right before that.
Them
But
motherfuckers make it way
People
more
don't
than
know how to. A lot of people don't know how to adapt and see when they think that they can adapt and still be on top. You can adapt and, like you said, humble yourself as well. Look, all right, so I'm not making. So let's say every week I was making $1,500. Now I'm only making $600. All right, cool. But am I able to get by off this $600? I should still be happy and thankful. And what's also humbling is going to these countries and seeing how people are surviving off of $6 a week.
Right.
Bruh, like, you can survive off of. You just gotta dumb your life down. Look,
Right.
I can't catch every. Yeah, I can't catch every anti-social release. I can't catch a Supreme
Absolutely.
release. But I got a lot in my closet from when I could.
Absolutely.
And I don't need to go out every weekend.
Exactly.
Sit my behind down.
That's why when she said that, you know, college, they feel entitled and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, that's no man should feel more entitled than another man.
I got the
you
same
don't-
respect for the
'cause you-
doorman that I got for the gas
Because you
attendant
don't
that I
know
got for
you
the
don't know
businessman.
you don't know what's going on at any point in anybody's life.
You don't know
Sure.
how up people are.
Right.
But a lot of time as black people, we judge people off their clothes.
Their clothes, the car they
media
drive.
influence, bro.
Bro, I have a client. Like I said, I had a client that he dresses super plain. He drives a Honda. That boy bought his first property at 18. All right, he's residually probably bringing in close to $25K a month off properties.
Shout out to him. He 18.
He's not now. He's 24 now.
Oh,
But at 18 he started.
24.
You would
Congrats
never
to you.
tell.
He did that in high school, bro.
Way below his me. He's like, I'm chilling, bro. I haven't worked a job since I was 18. That was my last job I
That's
worked
mean.
was at 18.
That's
He's killing
fucking
them. I
mean.
just ride around and pick up my checks, and you would never know. You would
That's
never know
mean.
because he don't wear Supreme. He's not wearing EE like us. You feel me?
Yeah.
He's not dressing the way we dress. He's
Yeah.
chilling. That boy comes in here in Crocs and champion sweats. Mismatching. He don't care, bro. I chill all day. I play Call of Duty all day.
Right.
Crazy.
That's fire.
We judge too much. A lot of times we judge too much, man. We don't know what people are going through.
Right.
I
gotta let it
gotta come in with like transition real quick. with how social media influence us. Do you think we're always looking at what other people got, what other people want, all that influence us? Do you think social media influences cancel culture as well?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Social media runs the world.
So is there no
Why you think the
cancel
day Instagram
culture
was down
without-
recently? Niggas were going bananas.
Yeah.
They couldn't, their day couldn't operate.
Were y'all?
Huh?
Were y'all?
I was at work.
Absolutely
so
not.
nah.
I was fine. Like,
Yeah,
I
I was
kept
fine.
checking
I
it
was
to
at
see if
work,
it was,
bro.
but I wasn't like mad that I wasn't itching.
Yeah.
Because I've already done multiple social media binges. Like, I've done them
Yeah.
shits. Like, so it's, for me, it's nothing.
That's when I knew I had a problem. I probably checked my Instagram 70 times that day.
Damn.
I was like, yeah, I got an issue. I
Yeah.
got to slow down. Not even as affecting me, but I just want to see what's going on in the world.
Yeah, no,
Right.
Yeah,
I
and
basically-
since then, I've been decreasing my time on there because I'm like, yo, I'm bugging.
Right,
I'm
right.
bugging out. I gotta chill out. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
I was
using it
chilling.
too much.
I was fine. I checked.
But it's
I
funny
kept
because
checking it, but
everything I
was fine.
follow is just sports related. So I'm missing stuff about the games
Yeah.
that aren't on TV. Like I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, I didn't know this guy did this and that. Like,
People were going crazy because I went on Twitter. Like, I'm not active on Twitter, but I'm on Twitter. Twitter was working, right? And people are like, oh my God, Instagram down. Like, you see all these retweets and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? It's
The
just,
world's going in.
it's going insane.
Hectic.
Who, women? You said the girls going crazy?
No. I didn't say that. I said just the world.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Funny as hell.
I'm about to turn you into the toxic person. But yeah, I know we get one last transition, you know, because I know you gotta get out of here. Speaking of social media buzz and shit, and speaking of return and stuff, Summer Walker's album's coming. Women are going bananas for that album to drop.
yes and no, because I heard like some snippets and I saw, I think yesterday, a lot of people
That
were like,
one single with JT is
nah, it was
super
a couple.
trash.
Yeah.
That shit is
She dropped-
super
that shit
trash.
That's what I'm saying. And
nasty.
she
If
like got on
that's
there.
what she's giving us,
Nah, she got on there and said like, yo, this is what the label wants. This is not what I'm trying to do.
oh, Summer said that.
She said that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That's actually pretty
That's-
interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But Summer's are open. Summer and Ari are like that. They're open books like that. Like Summer and Ari gonna let you.
Yeah, bro. Like,
those
That
two
single was
earthy
terrible.
women, they're gonna tell you for sure. Like, this is not what I want to do.
that's
That's
good though, bro.
ass.
You want
Because
to
Summer
hear that
is
from
super
an artist.
talented, and that first album, the
Mm-hmm.
first album is better than what I thought when I went back and listened to it. Over
Over
it,
it.
yeah. I heard people calling it a classic. And I'm like, nah, that's not no classic. To me, a debut album that was a classic was Ari's album. Yeah, it's a mood.
For me, bro.
Control is a debut album by a woman that is a classic. And to me, also Shea Butter Baby. Shea Butter Baby is
Ari.
another
I
opening
love that
album that is a
Love that album, bro.
huh.
But like,
Control is a classic because right now those songs can still be played right now in this
ahead.
current time of music. Like what's funny is Ari's music is a classic, but I don't know if those Shea Butters. I don't know if the songs of Shea Butter Baby will hit right now in this climate of music. But that's how I know Control is super fire because Control will still go crazy right now.
yeah.
I think Ari Lennox is a little timeless too, because she has like a soulful.
That's why Ari is definitely going to be around forever. Ari has that. She has that soul.
soulful.
Yeah.
But for me,
Absolutely.
bro, like with Summer, I wasn't even a fan of that first project like that too.
She
bro,
got some
because
shit on there.
It's some, but like how I
me
got
see.
introduced to her before, like she got that Drake feature, it was that real soulful, slow pace, acapella vibes. Like I love that, bro. And on Over It, she was sampling Usher.
That was a good
It was
sample
just-
though. That was a really good sample.
I'm not saying it's bad, but for me, it's like you want what you want from that album,
Bro, she has some
from
shit.
that person. So it's not gonna hit for me.
That-
So after I heard this new single, I'm like, she's gone.
Summer has some shit on this album, bro. She had that Playing Games extended version that she with Bryson. Bryson extended on there was fire. That
Yeah.
Drunk Dialing is insane. That interlude, that little interlude is super insane.
Yeah.
The Like It with Black.
Yeah, she said it. She said right here, Summer Walker don't even like her own song.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah, that's just bad. bro.
That's a bad single.
And like
That's
I
a
was,
bad single.
I heard something saying that this album is not what we're gonna expect, and that proves my point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think as Daryl said, the Heoxes. How do you think they're gonna react?
Heoxes.
To her having a bad
I think
album.
they're gonna run with the captions and shit, but
Summer do have captions. Summer has
but
captions.
like, are they gonna enjoy the music?
Hell yeah.
They probably like
as long as they can post a caption on their pic with the
long as
tits
they
out.
got
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
funny as hell.
Did you listen? Did you like Summer? Do you like Summer Walker?
I like some of her music.
The-
I like some of her music. I'm not a big fan of Summer Walker's.
I
like her, and it took
That's
me a
what I was
long
about to ask
time.
you. I was like, I know you a big fan of her.
Yeah, it took me a long time to really like get into her, and once I got into
Really?
her, I was like, yeah, I'm not. Yo, all right, super sexist. Don't like female R&B singers. Don't like female R&B singers, and I don't like female rappers.
Damn.
Super sexist. I know, but I've been tapping more into it, so I like a lot more. Like I like Janae Aiko now. I like Tiana Taylor now.
We're gonna get back to that. That's why he looked at us crazy at the housewarming.
Yeah.
Oh, I had the whole.
Not only is it why this is their shit, but it's a female song that these motherfuckers are bar for bar.
You ask me like guy R&B singers. I'm Breezy, Bryson, Jacquees. I like some of his songs.
I like a lot of Jacquees music.
Yo, Loki, you know who he is to me? He's like the 2020 Donnell Jones. 2020
Yeah?
Donnell Jones, yes, bro.
Yeah,
Super Donnell.
Jacquees has.
They can't sing.
Jacquees can't sing for shit.
Donnell Jones couldn't sing,
Jacquees benefits
but they can make
from.
a song.
Jacquees benefits from whoever's writing his songs
Yep.
are super talented at writing.
Yep.
He be saying some shit on them songs. The beat always hit.
He can hold a note. He's a crooner.
Yeah, and he can hold a note.
He's a crooner.
But outside of that,
Donnell Jones the same way.
he ain't doing shit.
Donnell Jones was the same way, bro. And
ain't
honestly,
doing shit.
Donnell Jones did all his work in one album, and that was a classic album. That was a classic album he had.
So you think Herd's running the game for
I love
female
her
R&B?
music. I don't know who's running the R&B game for females because I'm not that tuned in. I just like her a lot. I feel like she can't fail.
For R&B.
For me, I feel like she can't
I
fail.
feel like the person running it for me is her, yes.
Who's the other girl?
But I don't think Ari's. Maybe it's biased.
You're talking about Ari Lennox, right?
I don't think
Yeah.
Ari's too far behind her.
Yeah, I never heard a song from her.
Ari is the woman.
She not
Ari
getting
is
her
the-
flowers like she should, bro.
Ari is the woman. You made a joke because I don't listen to the podcast no more. But Joe was right. She is the woman that they all hit up for some sex songs.
Snow Allegra. I like Snow Allegra too.
Snow. I don't.
Not a lot of her music.
No,
I
no.
like some of
Snow is 2
Yeah.
for 2 for me. Those two albums. Snow's 2 for 2.
I don't know any Ari Lennox songs, by the way. Not one.
Yeah.
You heard
Shea
the one
Butter Baby
called-
is a classic.
Yeah, you heard
Shea
that
Butter
one.
Baby.
You heard that one.
Her last album was like not.
That shit hit for me. I feel like Snow 2 for 2.
It was the second half of it.
Too mainstream for you? That shit, I liked it.
Yeah, I don't really.
So her is running it. You're right. But for me, I don't think, and it might be biased, but I really don't believe Ari's too far behind her.
I like Kehlani too. Some of her songs. It's all just, but it's like I'm not into it to where it's like, yo, I like everything this person does. This person can't fail. Cause I like a lot of her songs. She's the one I like the most. I'll say that. But she got a lot of trash to me.
Lately. In
general,
and Summer's about to suffer from what her's suffering from right now.
That was Summer's first album that she just dropped.
The
a couple years
industry
ago.
loves them.
That was fire.
What is it?
Summer's first album. That was Summer's first album that she had dropped, right? She only got one album out that she had.
Yeah, the one we talking about right now.
one
That shit was fire. That was
Yeah,
fire.
that's
That was
all.
a great
Brad
album.
doesn't like it. That's what Brad just
Yeah,
said.
I
You
know.
know,
No, that was a great album. But also too, like she had a lot of features.
super. Yeah, absolutely. It's mad.
I feel like
part of the
just-
reason why I didn't like it.
But I feel like
as
to
well.
make a successful album, you have to have a lot of features.
Nah,
Okay, name one.
Cole.
The 6 tracks?
No, Cole gave you like 2 projects. His last, the last big project, not this last one.
21's on that album.
No, that's the last one. I just
Cole
said.
doesn't have an album without features, bro.
He do. He went on a run. That was his main thing, wasn't it?
That was, but he didn't start off like that.
He didn't start off like
All right,
that.
so name somebody else.
Name someone else who
Because
has.
there's always somebody that's going to sleep through the cracks.
Hold on. Daryl's talking about Cole's mixtapes, bro. I don't think Cole has an album that there's no features on. What album are you talking about?
Let me see.
No, I'm right here, bro. Cole has a feature on every album.
That was his thing, bro.
bro.
Remember that was.
Bro, Sideline Story.
not-
he had Trey songs on there.
Yeah, no,
Mr.
that's
Nice
the
Watch.
first. I know that's not
In the
that
morning.
one.
Bro, this
Okay.
last album, the offseason, he had mad features.
Huh?
After that one.
It's after.
Born Sinner.
After that one.
Born Sinner has Miguel and some others on there.
Keep going.
Forest Hills Drive.
Forest Hills Drive
That
had no
was
Oh,
features.
the
that
main-
okay.
that
That
was
is the
the
one.
main
You're right. My
album,
bad.
and that got the
but you
biggest-
can't. But
and
you
that was
can't-
people's
But you
favorite
can't
album.
say that that's his.
Yeah, that was his
So-
favorite album.
so-
But you're saying
1 out of 5 albums he didn't have features.
Nah, it's like there's a couple more.
it's
Which
a
other
couple.
ones?
What
Which
other
other
one, bro?
albums?
16. Which one? That
For Your Eyes.
Yeah,
For
For
Your
Your
Eyes
Eyes has not For Your Eyes. KOD has features.
KOD had features.
Kill Edward.
That's just him.
That was just him.
Oh, that's him again.
That was another.
nice.
He's known for that guy.
So
I
name
don't
another
need
one.
features.
Okay.
But
My bad.
Regardless
so.
established or not, name another artist
Pardon
that's
yourself.
successful.
Pardon yourself. I'm wrong.
So name another artist that's successful that does no. By the way, though, so we did name 3 of his albums, but he has albums that
That's
are
features.
great albums. Because KOD, For Your Eyes, and all that, those aren't his best albums. Not at all.
Well,
Like,
Forest
you
Hills
could- you
Drive
could-
is
you
probably
could
his
almost
best.
say-
Forest
you
Hill
could almost
Drive
say
is
that
his
Cole
best
was-
album.
To y'all. That wasn't my favorite album by him.
Well, if you asking me, I'll
What's
say
yours,
his
AJ?
mixtapes is better, but
Born Sinner.
I hate that shit.
Born Sinner was so fire.
Born Center is. I'm also biased. So don't ask me. J. Cole doesn't miss.
I feel like he misses a lot.
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a classic.
Cole,
But I feel like he misses a lot.
Cole is a rapper, and Drake said it the other day on
He's
stage.
too woke. I don't
He's-
like woke Cole. Like I don't like.
Bro,
woke.
I don't think
I don't
Cole
like
been
woke.
giving us. I don't
For
think he's
Your
been
Eyes
giving
and all
us.
that. I wasn't feeling that.
And I think
lot of
Cole
people didn't
heard.
like
I
that
think Cole
album.
heard that because he did For Your Eyes and KOD, and they both got. They
So-
both got bad.
The point of this new album was to give you that mixtape feel of him just
Rapping.
rapping,
And I loved it.
And
that's
he-
why you
I loved it for a week.
He is
And
a-
this is why.
'Cause I was bored with it after a week.
And this
I ain't
is
gonna hold
why I wasn't a fan of like his albums, because his mixtapes. This last album is just the third entry of his mixtape, the warm up.
you. But back to the original statement. So we got Cole out of there. Can you name another?
Dun, dun, dun.
No.
Can I name another one?
It's a feature game. The game,
It's a game- it
the
has to
R&B
be.
rap game is featured.
The seasoning that
But it's over. Like it's the recipe.
I wonder. I think what
Fire
Daryl
my
was saying
phone.
is.
So we had two
can
albums that were debated,
Can
right?
I possibly correct your statement?
What's up?
You don't think that you can have. I think what Daryl is saying is you don't need to go feature heavy
Yes, you do.
to have
Yeah,
a
I don't
successful
believe-
album. I
because-
think that's what you. Am I right by
Yes.
you?
In the
All
last-
right,
yes.
that's what you're saying.
That's what I'm
In the
saying.
last-
That's what he's saying. You don't
in the
need
last
to be
4
featured
months.
because the point the conversation came from Summer Walker. She was featured heavy.
And that was a fire album.
But what
Bro.
he's saying is you don't need to be feature heavy.
And that's a turnoff when you see a track
who?
list and all these features.
To
You
who?
you see it all
Yo,
the
in the
time,
last 4
bro.
months, there was a big debate, right? They're still asking Donda versus CLB
And
Look
they
at
were
the track
saying,
list
and they
on both.
Kanye needs those features now, bro.
Kanye's best album. What was
My
Kanye's
Beautiful
best
Dark
album?
Twisted Fantasy.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, right?
all Kanye's albums
He
are
need-
full of
He
He
probably
needs-
had one song
but
where there wasn't a feature.
he
But I
needs
think that's kind of fair.
features.
I think
Drake.
that's
What's Drake's best
but hold
album?
on, Means. I think that's a little unfair to Daryl's point because Kanye kind of needs the features
needs
because
those
he also is a producer.
What's Drake's best album?
Take Care.
Drake
Take
is
Care?
gonna- Drake is
So
gonna
you
have
just
10
Take Care
features.
for me is with the one with the head in the
Cloud.
Mine is that one.
Yes.
Nothing was the same.
Nothing
Mad
was the
features.
same.
No, Drake is a feature heavy
Ross'
artist.
best album.
Teflon Don.
Teflon Don.
Okay.
Feature on every track.
To his point, he's going to kill your point right now because we're arguing. He's going to
'Cause-
kill your point because all
What's J. Cole's?
all class-
You
he
know
said
what he's
all
We
gonna
just said
say?
Born Sinner,
'Cause
right?
What Mees is going to say to you next?
Full of them.
What Mees is going to say to you
What's
next?
Jay-Z's best album?
Look. See, look.
Reasonable Doubt.
Either way, it was full of features.
He's gonna look at you and say, Daryl,
Kinda.
name. Hold on, he's gonna look at you and say,
Kinda.
Kinda. Towards
Kinda.
the end.
Daryl,
To you,
name
it's
your-
Reasonable Doubt. Me and you, Blueprint.
He's gonna
Full of
say,
features.
Brad, name your top 5 albums, and all 5 of your albums are gonna be featured heavy albums.
It's just what it
That's
is.
what he's saying. So
Okay.
he's right.
Chris Brown.
He's right.
Fuck you,
Full of
Mees.
features.
He said, "Fuck you, Mees." Yo, Mees.
72 songs got features.
Come on, bro.
Your top 5 albums are featured heavy albums.
That's just the game right now. Travis Scott.
That's always been the game of music, though.
Illmatic.
Astro-
Well, no, that
What
hasn't
was-
always been that hasn't always been the style of music, but right
Oh,
now,
damn,
absolutely.
I said Illmatic, but that got
Astro
features.
World.
But
Days Before Rodeo. All of those.
But-
full of features.
But I feel like it's kind of unfair sometimes to put Travis and Ye in those kind of topics because I feel like because they're producers, they hear their own music that they produce and like, yo, I gotta put this on my album.
No. I don't think that, because once you start rapping, you're a rapper. You're just a
but
rapper
what
that's a
I'm
producer.
saying is the song be so fire
Yeah.
that how they're going to look at themselves like, how can I leave it off my album?
All right, regardless.
You get what I'm saying?
Don't J.
My
Cole
niggas is-
don't J. Cole produce his own?
And that's Daryl's beef, and that's a lot of J.
didn't
Cole
like that
fans'
either.
beef, is that when he's doing that,
I didn't like his.
they
Production.
don't like when he's doing that. That's
I
their
hated
thing.
that-
That's the
got
knock
me
on J.
up
Cole.
all night.
That's the
I hated that song, bro.
That's J. Cole's knock to a lot of J. Cole
Hated that
fans.
song.
I ain't gonna hold you. That might be my favorite J. Cole song.
And I hate it.
The one with him and Miguel. I feel like that song never aged.
Love, so I hate that.
I feel like that song
bro.
never aged.
And J. Cole made that beat. I hate it.
Bro, I feel like
hate
J. Cole, I feel like that song never aged. I could
Time
play that
out.
now and still love it.
105? Oh, 115. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a big J. Cole fan, though.
Huge J. Cole fan.
Yeah. But you know what's
His
crazy?
concert looked
you know what's
like
crazy?
it went off.
Most college kids are.
No, we talked about that already.
Yeah.
J. Cole is our Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Because to the streets, Hov is like, damn, you did that? You moved all them bricks?
It's crazy because Jay-Z's
You
whole
did
career.
all that shit, nigga?
Jay-Z's whole career was like majority of his career was just summed up by one transaction. like for albums, it was just parking those
Hov
bricks
is the streets.
on 560
Hold
State.
on, is there a reason why you looking like that? Did I say something that's off to you? I think Hov is for the streets. Hov's definitely.
Hov is for everybody, but he definitely
everybody.
gravitates
He's
more
just a
towards
goal.
the streets.
But I'm saying how he got started.
Yeah.
Because that's the Hov everybody love, right? And that's how J. Cole is. J. Cole came in and talking to Sally Mae all the time and shit. Yeah, I know who that bitch is. Like I know who she is too. Like, you get what I'm saying? Cole was the kid that went to college. He balled at a D1 school. You get what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like to see him not finish college. Nah, he did finish college. Did he? Did Cole finish college?
Nah,
I don't think so.
I don't think
Nah,
Cole
he
finished
didn't.
I
college.
think he dropped out
he dropped out.
on some
That's
Kanye.
again. That's why we all love him. He's like our idol, for me.
I get it. Not for me, but
You
I
have
get
idol?
it.
You don't have no
Nah,
idols?
idol.
I don't have idol either, but Cole would be mine if it was.
Yeah.
Kobe.
Shout out. Okay, before we leave, real quick, basketball season started. Look at it. Let's get 5 more minutes
Nothing.
in.
Never
Look,
mind.
Basketball
Go on.
season
Basketball
started.
season.
Oh, you're gonna say how is he? Fuck it. Relax.
Go on.
How do you feel?
How do I feel about what?
0-6 in the preseason. Lakers fans, how do y'all feel?
Let Daryl talk about it.
Hey,
Russell was wild in those first few games.
What you mean? Russell was being Russell.
No, that's on wilding, meaning turnovers out the
Yeah.
ass.
Russell was
Yo.
being Russell.
it's preseason,
He was doing exactly what he always does.
and
Turn the ball over, take terrible shots, look at the ref, explode. Like, what are you doing, bro? My bad, Daryl. You got it.
so for the last 2 games when the actual 360 guys played, the LeBron, Russell,
Why do you go
and
on
AD,
360?
Because that's their numbers.
that's their numbers.
3, 6, and 0.
Yeah.
You see how corny it is? You see how corny they're making the
I
media?
hate old niggas.
That's not even them, though. That's the media doing
Yeah,
that.
that's not me.
Oh,
That was a
I thought
joke.
they
That's the
did
media
that.
trying to make
That was-
sure
that was-
LeBron is
yeah.
relevant in everything in basketball life. That is corny.
The 360
Yeah, that
guys.
wasn't me.
So corny.
But not
Y'all
like
don't see any holes? Like
I
know.
like what we're doing with them, bro. Honestly, I'm telling y'all, everybody thinks this shit's gonna flop.
No, everybody
Mees-
doesn't think that. Everybody thinks it's going to be a success. Mees thinks it's going to flop.
Only,
Y'all, all
I
Laker
hear a
fans
lot
love
of other
it.
people too, though.
the
I
little-
love it. Cause I even saw a game, bro. Russ coming down the court, they get a strip. LeBron passes to Russ. Russ throws a nice ass pass to LeBron. Easy dunk off the
Easy
fast
dunk.
break.
Now the team goes and inbounds it real quick, goes up court, and does the exact same thing, and the score's 2-2. Nobody cares about those exciting points, bro. I need real wins. We went
We'll
0-6 in preseason.
I think Malik.
Cowboys went 0-4, but look where we at, baby. What it do?
I think Malik Monk a sleeper. He a sleeper
Keep
for
talking
us.
about Monk.
Yeah, I like him, bro. I like his game.
Y'all know since the time we picked up Russ, I said why. I'm still why.
Is it why because y'all
Jadakiss
could have
voice.
had Buddy Hill? Is that why?
I wanted Kyle Lowry and Buddy Hield. And Dwight.
But I'm saying, is that why? Because y'all could have made a
I
different
would have
move.
never. We could have made so many moves.
So you got mad different things y'all could have did
like
instead
them
of
better.
Russ.
Yes.
Russ wasn't even on like a top 5 move.
Russ
that-
came out of nowhere.
Russ came out of nowhere, and he took up so much money. You
Yeah.
gotta you don't just take on a player; you could take on their contract. Russ got paid the bag in Washington. Now we're stuck with him.
OKC too.
OKC was
And
good.
and the
bro.
Rockets.
We gotta take that
Russ
over.
is a super max
Bro,
player.
we have to take that money over.
Damn.
So now that we're taking that over, I wanted Buddy, bro. I wanted Buddy. And who we lose to? Who we lose to the other night?
Sacramento.
Buddy.
The little bit I know about basketball, the only reason why I think y'all won't be in the top 4 is literally just because basketball literally is a game where you have to learn how to gel with each other on the court.
What messed me up, because one of my teams that I had that
But
were
I
like,
think LeBron.
I had Golden State going to the conference finals this year. I had them being a top 3 team in the
not
West.
no more or
Yeah.
something.
Klay Thompson isn't back till around Christmas.
They said that?
Yeah.
I was wondering why
How
he
many
wasn't
games is that
practicing.
though? What is that?
That's a lot of games.
Yeah, and then
How many
then
games you play a
then
season? I
then
mean, a
he's gonna
month.
have to take those. Then he's
Yeah,
gonna have to
bruh.
take those 2 months to get back.
That's a good 20 games. 20-something games.
He's
And that's
gonna-
right.
and
That
then
could be
he gotta
about 20
get back
games.
in shape, bro.
But they were already without him. They weren't too far behind the 8th seed last year.
they
They,
weren't.
didn't they play in the play-in?
You know who
they
nice-
played in the
But
play-in.
yeah,
they
yeah,
played
yeah,
y'all in
they
the play-in.
played-
They
yeah,
played y'all in the
yeah, we
play-in. So
played
they
the
weren't too
play-in.
far
Jordan
behind.
Poole, nice for
So
that,
he
bro.
is. He's probably
So
one
they
of the
might
nice.
be able to get away with it just for a little bit.
They can because
Yeah,
they.
but
Yeah,
that's
they
not
should
Golden
still be in the
State.
playoffs. They should
Maybe.
still be in the playoffs.
Yeah, they should be in the playoffs. But you know what's crazy? I feel like the West is mad watered down now. Like how the East was trash for so long. That top 8 teams in the East is kind of tough.
I like the Bulls.
Everybody likes the Bulls.
They're gonna do
I do too.
something. Yeah,
I like Miami better though.
I don't know.
I like Miami a lot. That boy.
You're a Kyle Lowry fan,
you're a
low-key.
Kyle.
No, I'm
I'm
not.
not. I don't like.
I hate
Lowry,
Lowry.
bro.
Honestly,
Really?
I hate Lowry. Hate
don't
Lowry's
like him,
game.
bro.
He's a pit bull.
Disappears
when he gets it done.
playoffs though, bro.
What, one playoff? They said the
Did
same
he?
thing about Harden. Yeah, he disappeared the year they won the chip. He disappeared a couple games. He gave you a game where he had no points. Turn around 2 games later, gave you 33. But people only remember they don't remember the good. They remember the bad.
I got you.
Good point.
They said the same thing about Harden. Harden disappears every playoffs, right? Does he, or does he disappear for a game?
The most crucial games.
Sometimes.
That's what it is, I think.
Sometimes,
most times.
because he's
Crucial
been
games.
stepping up like crazy. This is also talking about the times that he was doing that. He had nobody. His next best player was Trevor Ariza. Pat Bev was his point guard. Like, these guys aren't knocking
What I'm
down
scared
shots for
though,
him.
now that you said Trevor, I'm scared for the Lakers injury. Like Trevor's already out, but he's just cleaning up
We got
like his ankle.
99-year-old men playing.
Yeah, niggas gonna
Outside
get
of that,
injured, bro.
I am not a Kyle Lowry fan. Back to that
Okay.
statement. I am not a Kyle Lowry
Correct
fan.
that,
Make
yeah.
that very clear. I do not like Lowry. My thing is, we need that gritty pit bull type player over there in LA because we lost the Carusos. Bron doesn't play any defense anymore. I don't know if y'all watch Bron, and since he's been a Laker,
don't. He don't.
plays zero defense, and he just takes his mouth guard out and goes.
You know whose defense
That's
I
all
know
he ever
was so
does,
shitty,
bro.
bro? And like they say it all the time, but now I'm actually watching him on my team.
Ooh.
Melo is terrible.
Melo does nothing.
He is terrible.
The fact that you have to yell when you get a rebound to show that you got a rebound says it all.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Melo. And offensively, back in the day, Melo was a god. There was
Yeah.
nothing he couldn't do as far as getting the ball in the rim. Every facet of putting the ball in the rim, Melo can do. That's it. You look at the stat sheet, Melo had 44, but they lost by 12. All right, Melo. Those points that you're giving don't equivalent to wins. You're a dog on the offense.
I got
and then, but you're not that Melo anymore. You gave him like 15 last
I
year.
legit saw niggas blow by, hit him with a finger roll, God.
Yeah, they're not jumping. We're going to be terrible this year, and everybody thinks we're going to be so good.
I don't think
This
we're
is going
gonna
to be
do
like Bron. Remember Bron last year? He was in Cleveland. He had Dwayne Wade, Crowder. He had IT. He had.
Oh,
I think he
yeah,
had
yeah.
Derrick Rose too. We had all these names with us. With him. And by the trade deadline, they were all gone. And then Bron made his run to go to the chip.
So you think we're gonna make moves in trade deadline?
I don't know what we're going to do.
Y'all ain't got no
I don't
money.
even know if we can.
I
I think Bron really did us. I do not. I'm very big on this. I do not like L.A. Bron. This is the worst version of Bron, and I've said this for 3 years already. It's
not.
the worst
Is it
version.
basketball related or is it just everything else?
It's all basketball related. Like on court, I do not like this Bron. I don't like the.
He's mad passive,
I don't like
bro.
how Bron's becoming. I don't like the transition he's making into the older style player because he's not. He's trying to stick with the young boys. He's trying to. When in life was Bron pulling up from half court, letting the shots go? You're not Dame. You're not Steph.
Your brother
He's
was-
shooting threes and turning around, looking at the crowd, and then running back. That's Bron. That's not you. Stick to the script. Stick
got
to the
you.
script, bro. And we're not winning.
I got you.
You started making jokes about how musty Crowder was one game in the playoffs. Turn around and lose the series to him. We was up 2-1.
Right.
Now we lose the series to him. All them musty jokes, and he's drilling threes, bro. Come on, bro. Like LeBron. I'm cool. I'm cool off LeBron. I'm very cool off Laker, and I love LeBron as a player. Like both Cleveland run, Miami run, loved him. Could do no wrong. But this LA Bron, I did not want him. You just not going to deny LeBron.
I got you.
But yeah.
But means I know you gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I know Cowboys play Patriots at 4:30. 4:30. Yeah, you wanna go? Let's go to the BMW shop.
I got you.
I'm getting an X4. Change it up. Getting an X4.
Why 4?
The 6. So though, real quick, the Q8, the X6, and the and the GLE.
Yeah.
Those are like those 3. Like I'm getting one of
Oh,
those.
you said that. Yeah.
So those are like
top tiers.
Yeah, those are top tier. Not that I can't afford it, but I would have to get like a 2019 version for it to be in the budget I want it to be. Like I can get it. I can spend.
What's wrong with the 19?
Nothing.
Changed
nothing.
the body of the.
They changed the for the
word
for the X6. They changed the body.
Lights and all.
The Audi, they didn't change the body.
2020 looked like a spaceship, bro.
Yeah. So, but for me, I've been inside of an X4. That shit is crazy.
What you was about to say? You think like the X4 like a female car or something?
No. It's not.
I just know how much we talked about at X6.
Yeah,
okay.
the 6. I could get it. Like I said, I could get it.
Hey.
But if I'm somebody that's more, I'm more so right now care about the technology in the car, right? So the closer it is to the newer year, the better the technology would be. Like I can get a 2022 Beamer X4, and that shit M4, all of that shit, red interior, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna go look at that before we go to Jackson shit, just to see what they got out there.
I feel you, man. Sounds like a good plan.
But yes, this is season 1, episode 7 from Your Chair Podcast. Hopefully, the last 5 episodes of this season, we're gonna have Meeks with us at least.
We'll try.
For those 5, we're gonna try our best. But we out, gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday.
You too.
Appreciate you,
later.
AJ.
Yo,